The reason why I shine consistently, I put words together scientifically and create life and energy when I write this biochemistry. Mind so bright that I can get the blind sight when I speak. Let me give you insight up on my life up in these streets. We say we black, we don't know our right identity, cause we was taught and brainwashed by white supremacy, killing each other, but we scared to fight our enemies. We need to remember we brothers and unite to get us free, cause they thrive on our genocide of misery. They tried to make our bloodline a mystery and hide our history, but lies eventually come to light to any eye witnessing, nigga. Revolution.
Foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. This is Brother Ibadyah Dagrz from the Zealots of Zion, out here in San Bernardino, California, at the downtown bus station, here to preach to the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American that they are the children of Israel, and to let the white man know he's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. We out here in the city of the lost, really. You know what I'm saying? So, to inform the people what it is that I'm doing out here, I'm going to read this. It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20. And though the Lord give you a bread of adversity and the water of affliction. Look around you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American. In the position we're in, we have the bread of adversity because we're constantly living in the oppression of these other nations. And not only that, you know what I mean? We gotta watch ourselves from the police, from everybody else. You know what I mean? You could be an innocent Black or Hispanic man and you still will get pulled over. Regardless of how you view it, that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? A brother like me, I don't have too much on my record, and I'm definitely not out there doing crimes, yet I'm always harassed by the police. I got similar testimonies from many brothers just like me. Squares that you would call them, or nerds. You know what I'm saying? But we still get harassed by the police just like anybody else that's Black or Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High gave us the bread of adversity and the water of affliction. The lifestyle that Black and Hispanic people lead, shalom sis, the lifestyle that Black and Hispanic lead, we have the water of affliction. We're always worried about where's the rent gonna come from. We're always worried about how we're gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? We're always worried about how our kids are gonna get to school, or how they're gonna be in school, how we're gonna get to work. You know, I mean, we live in all types of affliction. You know what I'm saying? Yet shall not the teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But the teachers are no longer removed to a corner. We on the four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? You got several brothers. Just let me say the IE alone. ISUPK just opened a school up on Highland. You know what I'm saying? By the hospital. The brothers from IUIC were in the Winco across the street from my house, handing out flyers. You know what I'm saying? You got Sakari and Pomona in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? You got the brothers from True Nation all over LA. You got Great Millstone in National City in LA. You got several camps all over just Southern California, as I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine worldwide. You know what I'm saying? They're on these corners. We're no longer removed. We're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So now, you know, where I'm at is the chief place of commerce. You know what I'm saying? You got a Food for Less across the street, a Ross. You know what I'm saying? We're in front of the bus depot. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at, in front of this bus depot teaching. All you Black and Hispanics will see your teachers. You know what I'm saying? You'll see who you are. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the people teaching you the Bible, telling you to return back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Letting you know who you are as a nation. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because y'all still walk by us a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? And thine ears shall hear the word behind thee. You're going to hear the word of the Lord. No longer we hear the word of Christianity, Catholicism, Mormonism, the Jehovah's Witnesses. All these fake religions that don't teach you anything but to hate your own. To hate what makes you wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Being the children of Israel. One of the lost 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? Most High has granted you to hear these words. Now it's up to you to take heed or to not listen. This is the way you walk in it. When you turn to the right hand or to the left. You know what I'm saying? This is how you're supposed to walk. You know what You know what I'm saying? Keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Brothers out here, you know what I'm saying? Don't shave your beard. Sisters, dress modest. Y'all stop eating that goddamn pork, the shrimp. All that stuff that isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Stop following the ways of the heathen. Matter of fact, let me get this real fast. So y'all can hear this. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy not thou oppressor. So we aren't to envy what these other nations have. Who cares what they got? Let them keep it. It's for them. They blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? They what is that? What is that shit called? They yoga. You know what I'm saying? Stop listening to these things. Stop adhering to it. Follow your own. You know what I'm saying? Get you some fringes. I know I sound very much like this other camp, you know what I'm saying? But get you some fringes, some tassels. Let them have the pork. That's for them. You know what I'm saying? Let them eat the defiled food. That's for them. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop following that goddamn Christmas, the 4th of July. That ain't for you, man. What's for you? You know what I'm saying? You got Passover. You got what just happened? Tabernacles, Atonement. You know what I'm saying? Feast of First Fruits, Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? You got all these high holy days that belong to you. You don't need to keep they holidays. You don't need to keep what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And choose none of their ways. So don't choose what they got going on. Who cares what that belongs to them? You know what I'm saying? Let them have their ways. Come back to the ways of the Most High God. Bahashim Yahushua. In the name of the Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Real name Yahushua. Go return back to that. There's no reason you should be following their way. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell Israel how special they are. Because you black and Hispanics, y'all special to God. Black, Hispanic, and Native American, y'all are special people to God. God ain't choose nobody else. He don't love nobody else. He can give a damn about any of y'all. You know what I mean? God only loves you. But let me prove that to you with the Bible. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 15. Only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them. The key, the imperative word is only. Why did it start with only? Because y'all gotta understand that it's only you. Nobody else. God ain't love nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And he chose their seed after them. So he chose the people that followed after them. Who is that? That's you, black, Hispanic, Native American. That's who he chose you. And even above all people. So the Most High is telling you that he chose you above all people. He set you on high. Even in this low state you're in today, the Most High God then set you on high. Then put you above everybody else. You ain't chose nobody else. Show me in the Bible where God didn't chose anybody besides the nation of Israel. You ain't gonna find it. But God will say that's the Old Testament. That changes. Well, let's see what our leader Moses said. As it is this day. So I like to put it how General Hashar, the elder, puts it. It ain't a damn thing changed. Nothing else has changed after that. But let's see what the Most High God requires of you. You know what I'm saying? Circumcise, therefore, the foreskin of your heart. It's not just about circumcising, you know what I'm saying, your outward parts. You got to circumcise your inward parts. You got to take heed to this law. It's not just about having faith. It's not just about keeping the law. They go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? They both go hand in hand. You got to keep the law and the faith of the Messiah. But in order to do that, you got to circumcise the foreskin of your heart. Where was that? And be no more stiff-necked. Don't be hard-headed no more. Stop thinking you know everything. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking Yeah, hey, them crazy black and Hispanics in the corner, they don't know what they're talking about. They're taking it out of context. Their God, my God says this, their God says that. But how are we reading the same Bible and the Most High God is saying the same thing I'm saying, but you can't show me what you're saying except for one or two scriptures? That's crazy to me, man. Like, I don't understand how you could do that. But let's keep going. For the Lord your power is the power of, hey, for the Lord your God is the God of gods and the Lord of lords. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God, Yahweh, He is the God of gods. He's above all these fake gods. You know, He's above all of us. And I'm going to get into that in a second to show you how the Most High God feels about you. A great God, a mighty and terrible, which regarded not persons nor taketh reward. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't play favorites. You know what I'm saying? You messed up, the Most High God gonna punish you. You know what I'm saying? You could be an elder of 30 years, you could be brand new in this truth. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7 months a year. If you know it and you break it, the Most High gonna punish you. That's just what it is. And we as the children of Israel, we have a hard time believing that. We think because we're special, we special. Let me elaborate what that means. We think because the Most High chose us, we not going to get punished. Well, let me tell you something. The Most High God is going to punish you. Let me show you exactly what He said would happen if we didn't keep these laws. So, let me see if that's in on that before I proceed. Oh, verse 18. He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and loveth the stranger, in giving him food and raiment. So, while we're out there, you know what I'm saying, we're strangers. Like, for instance, you got people that ain't from San Bernardino that moved here. In the 90s, there was a lot of influx of people from Los Angeles moving out here. What did we do, the Israelites of San Bernardino? We started shooting at them. They started shooting at us. We didn't love the strangers. It's so dirty. But we should have. See, we was breaking the law back then. But let's get into what happens if we break these laws. I'm going to get into this real fast. Then I'm going to get into my lesson. So this is Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all His commandments and His statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So if we didn't listen to the Most High God, if we didn't pay attention to His words, then what was going to happen? We were going to be a curse. And if you're familiar with it, you got to be familiar with the area. If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American, chances are you live in the hood. Look in the conditions we live in. So the Most High God is true to His word. Scripture says He's not a man that He should repent. You know what I mean? So he warned us. He let us know what was going to happen, and what did we do? We found a way to screw it all up. FBI. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something. Because y'all don't understand, man. This is Exodus 32 and 9. And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people. He has seen you, Black and Hispanic. He has looked upon you. So let's see what He said, what He saw when He looked. And behold, it is a stiff-necked people. The Most High said we're a stiff-necked people. We don't listen. We don't hear. We rather do our own thing. That's what's wrong with us as a whole nation. We just want to do what we want to do. We want to get our bread. We want to party. We want to get the girl. You know what I'm saying? But instead, we should be keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. We should be out here reaching the lost sheep of Israel. But nah, man. I know a few people that will tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my nephew did that Israel stuff. My cousin. Well, why ain't you? What is he saying that is wrong in the Bible? It's not that. It's that you're stiff-necked with this gust of wind. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God done seen who we are. He done seen what type of people we are. We're a stiff-necked people. We want to give our stuff that's glorious. We want to give it to other nations. But let me see, man. Now I'm gonna go to the books that the Christian church done cut out, but y'all don't want to hear it though. Let's see what goes on in these books that y'all don't want to cut out. Let's see. These are the books that, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what the books they cut out the Bible say. Here's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, from the top. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. And all they that keep it shall come to life. Are y'all out here coming to life? Hell no. Man, y'all the walking dead. You know what I'm saying? We got a crowd of people over here, we got a crowd of people over there. And they walking dead. They ain't hearing the Most High. Get out here, the thumbs up. When we are going to Paul Waterman the baseline, you know what I'm saying? We get a thumbs up. The same people see us. Don't even stop to listen. They rather just do what they do and keep it pushing. You know? They just do what they just keep living life in a demonic state. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep reading. But such shall leave it shall die. See what I'm saying? The Bible's telling you if you keep the commandments, you'll come to life. But if you leave them, you'll die. Well, look around, man. Tell me we're not in a dead state. Tell me we're not the walking dead. You know what I mean? Spiritually, mentally. You know what I mean? Half of us could barely spell. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't even know what's going on. We just kind of cruising along. Keeping the law is the farthest thing from our mind. But we don't want to listen to that. We want to listen to God loves everyone and pray over the poor. You know what I'm saying? We want to listen to, we would rather listen to, what's popular now? What's that little rap boy name? We'd rather listen to 6ix9ine if anybody's still listening to him. I'm not hip with the new hip hop, so, forgive me. You know what I mean? My era, we would rather listen to Wu-Tang Clan talk about 5% jewels. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather be stuck in the Christian church listening to the likes of like Lecrae. We don't want to be out here hearing the word of God. We don't want to hear the rebuke. We don't want to hear that we're a special people because God thinks you're special. Black, Hispanic, and Native American. The Most High God said you're special. But y'all want everybody else to be special but you. But let's keep going. Turn thee, O Jacob, or come back to this Black, Hispanic, and Native American and take hold of it. Hey, what's up, Bob? Shalom, man. What's up with you? I'm good. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I don't need that today. This is not right today. That's right. They got you with the 7? Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
I'll be out here moving around. I gotta get up and go with this episode.
Hey, man.
All right, man.
Glad to see you, man. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? You see, we got brothers in the know-how that wish they could be out here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all out here free on a Saturday, don't want to be out there teaching the word. Don't want to even learn the word. Y'all want to be out here just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Smoking blunts. Selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to do everything but what belongs to you. And it perplexes me, man. It keeps me up at night. That, you know what I'm saying? That keeps me up at night more than my bills do. And I got a lot of bills. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me that y'all just out here doing whatever your heart desires. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. But I'm gonna keep going. Let's see what happens. Walk in the presence, the light thereof. You know what I'm saying? These commandments are a light to you. You know what I'm saying? These commandments, they lighten your path. You know what I'm saying? And just to prove that this apocrypha that y'all ignore, you Christians ignore, is part of the Holy Scriptures. We'll see what if Solomon said the same thing as Baruch said. This is Proverbs 6:23. For the commandments is a lamp, and the law is a light. The reproof of instructions are the way of life. So Proverbs is saying that the commandments are a light and a lamp. You know what I'm saying? Baruch is telling you to walk in the light thereof. Y'all, hey, that's what Christ said when he said he's here to heal the sick, and give sight to the blind. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're out here to do, is give sight to the blind. So let y'all see, pardon my French, but the bullshit y'all don't see. It's the BS that y'all don't see. You know what I'm saying? Because they got you out here thinking that it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Molly Percocet, right? Not knowing that y'all confused. Y'all bugged out your mind doing them drugs. You know what I mean? Let me keep going in Baruch. That thou mayest be illuminated. So walk in the light thereof, so you'll be illuminated. So you can see. You can understand. You can see everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Once you come in this truth, you view things a whole lot different than what it really is. You know what I mean? It becomes second nature not to eat pork. First it becomes spiritual, then you start seeing how your family looked being out here on that pork. The heart conditions. You know what I'm saying? There's people that get worms in their brain from eating pork. You start eating feces. You're eating feces when you eat the shrimp, the crab, the lobster. They're meant to clean the ocean. They're not meant for you to eat. Let them heathens have that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta take hold of this law. Y'all gotta hold on to it. Y'all gotta understand that these laws are for you. You know what I mean? You gotta understand who you are and what's been given to you, but y'all want to give it away. Y'all want to save everybody. Y'all want the white man in heaven. Y'all want the Asian man in heaven. Y'all want everybody that'll put you in oppression and slavery in heaven with you. What kind of sense does that make? Let me keep going. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. These laws, statutes, and commandments, Black, Hispanic, and Native American, they're profitable to you. You will be above all nations if you would just keep these laws. You know what I'm saying? You'll really be you think what is it? You think you the shit now. You think you the best now. Wait till you start keeping these laws, man. Wait till you start keeping these laws. Start keeping the faith of Yahweh Shai for real. Like really keeping the faith of the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? And endure to the end. I see people come. Hey man, I've been in this truth for like 5-6 years. I done seen people come and go. Not just from the camp I was in. Not just in this camp, but in the truth period. You know what I mean? I done seen people come and go. They was excited about it. First month, second month, they was hyped. You know what I'm saying? Come to month number 6 and 7, you start seeing them swaying a little. By the year mark, they ain't around no more. You know what I mean? That's why Christ told you to endure to the end. Because if you don't endure to the end, because you're not going to see the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The way you're supposed to see it. You're not going to be one of the elect or the 1/3 if you don't endure to the end. No. You got to come out here and do the work, especially if you've already done the work and now you just fall. I done seen plenty of people. They was holding camp. They was strong. They even made rank. Then they fall off. Now they sitting at home. You know what I'm saying? They don't even, and the weird part, I don't know. But it feels like they don't even feel like it's awkward to sit at home on a Saturday instead of be out doing the work. You know what I mean? And those of you watching on Facebook, y'all can see I'm out here by myself. You know what I mean? Come hell or high water, I'm out here. You know what I mean? Brothers that know me personally, that have been at my house when I was getting ready to Evicted will tell you. I was ready to get evicted. I was still putting out lessons. I was still holding camp. Oh well, you know what I mean? The most I provided. Guess what? I'm not homeless anymore. That apartment came and left, and I'm still here. You know what I mean? I'm in a new apartment. You know what I mean? My rib, she'll get in her feelings and get to throwing me out, and I'm still at camp. You know what I mean? But, and you know what I mean? X-ribs, I'm saying. X-rib would get to talking like she don't want me to hold camp in a career. I'm still out here. Oh well, she came and left. Most High blessed me with a new rib. You know what I mean? So we got to understand that the importance of the work. Let's see what Yahushua said in this parable about doing the work. You know what I mean? We're going to go into, matter of fact, I'm going to go into the importance of doing the work. Because I don't think y'all understand, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand what it is we out here doing. You know what I mean? I have my little 5-year-old, 6-year-old, so like he's big now. Asked me the other day, he's talking about he want to join the army. I told him he ain't got no place in the white man's army. He said, well, where's our army? You know what I'm saying? And I told him, the brothers that's out there on the street corners teaching the Bible every Saturday. That's the army of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The black and Hispanic that's out there week in and week out faithfully with Bibles in their hand. You know what I'm saying? We the people. You know what I'm saying? Because hadn't it been for all you camp bashers, hadn't it been for a camp, y'all wouldn't know who you are. I wouldn't know who I was. I still be running around calling myself Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? She was still running around calling herself black and Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Brothers will be out here calling themselves everything but who they are, which is the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even know who our enemy is. Some of y'all want to make your enemy your friend. But that's a different topic. So let's go into the camps. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna start off with, let's see. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing on Facebook. Going back and forth, debating on Facebook, pushing your false doctrine on Facebook, sitting in a room where it's safe on YouTube. Scripture says to answer every man accordingly as they ask you. How you going to do that sitting in a room? Oh, you going to answer the comment boards? We out here, when somebody comes up and asks me and my brothers a question, we ready to give them an answer here and now. You know what I'm saying? We out here ready to teach our people. But y'all hiding in some room, y'all answer them an hour later after you done went through 17 different scriptures that you probably really took out of context. Main one being Isaiah 11. But let me keep going. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words. You know what I'm saying? We out in the city. We're in the chief place of concourse. You know, so we're literally at a bus depot where people travel all day. You know what I'm saying? The bus don't stop running until 11 at night out here. You know what I mean? In the gate of the city. This is basically the gate of the city. This is the welcome to San Bernardino if you're on the bus. You know what I mean? Unless you come from the other place, San Bernardino. But we out here, you know what I mean? In the city. We keep going. Saying, how long will these simple ones love simplicity? We out here rebuking y'all, telling y'all, how long are you going to love this marriage? How long is this going to be what you want? You know what I'm saying? Living in poverty. In abject poverty at that. Being at the bottom of society. Ain't you ready to be who you're meant to be? Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, gods on this earth. Black, Hispanic, and Native American women being princesses. You know what I mean? How long are you going to love the simplicity? Let me see. And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Y'all love to come up here and scoff at us. You know what I'm saying? And y'all hate knowledge. Y'all hate, let's keep it a buck. Y'all hate the Bible. Y'all only love the part of the Bible that benefits you. But what about the part of the Bible that tells you about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to hear the good things of the Bible. Matter of fact, hold on. Tell y'all what y'all love. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, a lying children. A children will not hear the law of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God didn't call us rebellious. Why? Because if I tell you, hey man, pork isn't for you, you shouldn't be eating pork. What you gonna tell me? But I love pork. I haven't heard this again. I love my pork. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you the white man's the devil and God hates him, what you gonna say? Oh, not my God, my Jesus. He loves everybody. Well, the God of the Bible and the Messiah, they hate. And they hate the white man chiefly. You know what I'm saying? He loves you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American. He loves you. He loves you so much that he's correcting you right now. That he wants you to return. He says you're the apple of his eye. Verbatim, that's what the Most High God said about you. He said the Black, Hispanic, and Native American man is a God on this earth. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear God loves y'all want to give what's precious to another nation. Y'all want to save the goddamn white man. Why? Because maybe your cousin, he dating a white woman. And that seems right to you. But it's, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's not unlawful. But it ain't right. That's why scriptures say, though it is expedient, though it is not lawful, it is not expedient. You know what I mean? Just because it ain't no law doesn't mean you should be out doing it. And that goes to, oh, well, if there's a law to it, well, there's no law, there's no sin. Yeah, very woman true, baby true, I guess. But just because you want to do your own vain pleasures, you want to keep smoking cigarettes. Oh, show me where there's cigarettes, huh? Just because it's lawful doesn't mean it's expedient. You know what I'm saying? Just because it ain't gonna tell you, hey, don't smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean it's expedient. Well, look here, dumbass, you're killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, y'all got a new understanding. No, you don't. You want to do your own dang things. At least keep it real. Let me go back to it. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not. They'll tell us, man. They'll really tell us, nah, man, don't say that to me. Don't see that. Don't see. You know what I'm saying? Don't see that we can't eat pork, we can't eat shrimp. Don't see that the white man is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. You know what I'm saying? Don't see these things. You know what I mean? And to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, but speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit. They come up here and tell us to lie to them. They come up here and tell us that it's okay to eat pork. You know, they telling us to come up here and say, hey man, it's all right to eat pork. Hey man, it's okay to do this, that, and the third. It's okay not to do that. You know what I mean? I literally had my ex tell me, oh, after we split, oh, I ate pork the other day and it was good. Yeah, well, the Most High God gonna kill you for that. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a game till it get real. I've had women tell me, oh, well, I don't care, I'll leave. The Most High gonna you know, I'm gonna deal with the punishment. Yeah, it sounds good till it get real. When you're out there getting your butt whipped by the Most High, then it ain't cool, huh? Then you want to run back to whatever it is you was doing that was lawful. You know what I mean? So you gotta be aware of what you're saying.